An outstanding astronaut. How proficient in math, physics, and chemistry must they be to survive alone on Mars for over 500 days? Mark was on Mars with his crew on a mission. Unexpectedly, a storm hit. The captain immediately terminated the mission, ordering the entire crew to leave Mars. During the evacuation, Mark was struck by a radar dish flung by the storm. The system indicated his spacesuit was damaged, and the chances of survival were almost zero. Before the ship could be overturned by the storm, the captain led the remaining crew off Mars. The next day, NASA announced Mark's death at a press conference, but no one expected that Mark was still alive. He woke up amidst the sandstorm, a steel rod piercing his abdomen. His coagulated blood had sealed the suit, preventing oxygen from leaking. After cutting the steel cable beneath him, Mark returned to the base. Enjoying a brief moment of relief, Mark quickly assessed the situation. NASA's Mars exploration missions occur every 4 years. To see another human, he would have to survive on Mars for over 1,400 days, all while ensuring the pressure system, oxygen system, and water generation system remained functional. Even if everything worked perfectly, Mark would starve to death. First, he checked the remaining food supplies. For 6 crew members, the food would last an estimated 300 days. Other than a few potatoes, there was no additional food in the base. While thinking and using the toilet, Mark noticed all waste was vacuum sealed into compressed packets. As a biologist, Mark saw fertilizer in those packets. He quickly collected all the compressed waste, then set up a makeshift temperature-controlled greenhouse in the cabin. He repaired the solar panels to supplement power, spread Martian soil, and prepared to grow potatoes on Mars. Once everything was ready, he chose the location, spread the fertilizer, planted potato halves, and watered them. But a new problem arose: water. Each cubic meter of potatoes required 40 liters of water for irrigation. The base's water recycling system was far from sufficient. This is where Mark's expertise in math, physics, and chemistry came into play. The spacecraft had a large amount of hydrazine fuel. Mark retrieved it, piped it out, and dripped it onto metal. Under catalytic action, hydrazine decomposes into nitrogen and hydrogen gas. 2 hydrogen molecules combined with 1 oxygen molecule ignited would produce water. However, Mark got overly excited. His exhaled oxygen accelerated the reaction, resulting in an explosion. On his second attempt, Mark was more cautious. He donned his spacesuit and successfully stabilized the water generation system. His strong command of math, physics, and chemistry allowed Mark to produce water droplets by the second day. By the 54th day, Mark finally saw hope.